All right, everybody, can you hear me? All right, let's get this thing going. All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 902. That's right, 902 episodes. I don't know how the sound is, but we are having to do this live from my parents' living room because the kid had a track meet and it ran long and we just had to make it happen. So here we are on the road, making it happen. It's for you guys on the Studying Brew, doing test taking techniques Tuesday, or otherwise known as Taco Night, Taco Tuesday, you must be up there. Taco Tuesday, or we like to call them Taco Neeks because we bring the techniques, you bring the tacos, and we make it all happen. Tonight, we are going to talk about how to get that right answer without necessarily knowing what we're looking at. Yeah. Honestly, what is the question? What is the answer? I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. Guys, when you take these exams, you might not even know what's going on the screen, even though you've been studying. Like, you ever had that experience? Like, you don't even know what test you're on. You've been studying. You're like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Guys, it happens all the time. That's why the techniques get you through. If you heard from our pastors, they're like, dude, test taking techniques all day, every day, because it helps you zero in on those keywords. It helps you zero in on those little patterns, all that little stuff that can help you make or break you into getting that right answer. So it's not always just all about the content. It's not. So you got to get onto those techniques. And tonight we're going to do that. First off, my name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for what I do and with my sticky notes. No, you're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice and help out your fellow community. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, Brandy, let's get this thing going. You guys, look, we had some passers today and we had, congratulations to all the passers. And guess what? We had some people that did not pass. And I'm not like one of those study preps that doesn't go and tells you like, yeah, like 99% of everybody that takes my stuff, they pass, or 98 or whatever fake number they have. I'm just going to be honest. It's all fake because you know what? It's like they go 98%. Yeah. After their fourth, fifth, seventh attempt. Yeah, sure. But you're not giving that out there, are you? There was failed attempts. Look, not everybody's going to get this on the first go. I'm not even going to lie. There's a lot of you going to have to take a couple attempts. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to take some lumps, but you got to get back up and you got to do it. You got to keep going. It don't matter. It's just a quiz. It's just a test. It's just an exam. It's what you do with it that matters. It's if you push yourself, even though you failed, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Brandy, she didn't pass. She didn't pass the 26 three times. She didn't pass the 26 three times. Without that 6-month wait, we would not have Kona. No. Because in that 6-month wait, we discovered how to do these test-taking techniques. We discovered this whole system in which she passed her Series 65 on the first try. Then she took the 26 again and passed it 2 weeks after passing the 65. Then she took the Series 7 and passed it on the first attempt. Guys, sometimes blessings are there, but they're just not in your time. That doesn't mean that they're not going to happen. They're just not in your time. You have to have time and you have to have grace and you just have to be willing to take the fails because that's how you get to the pass. You learn way more from not getting what you want than just always getting what you want. You ever notice that in life? You notice that sometimes you're like, oh man, you're defeated at the moment. But the next thing you know, you're like, wow, I'm glad that didn't work out. Woo, dodged a bullet, right? Some of you all thinking about your past relationships. I know you are. Yeah, it's true, right? You're just like, dang, whew, man, I'm glad she said no. That would not have worked out. So it all works out in the end, though. We all end up where we're supposed to be, and that's what you got to remember.
Yes.
All right, Brandy, let's get this thing going. Tomorrow we have day 2 of the Kona Academy. We're having the SIE program. If you have not joined us yet, join us. We're just on day 2. And if you're like, it's too late. No, it's not too late because Saturday I do a whole review of all the stuff you missed. You catch up in about 3.5 hours. It's that easy. And also, guys, we have a whole lot of content on the Patreon. We've got We got study tips. We got stuff to help you study. We got stuff that helps you like right before you take the exam. We have advice. We got all kinds of things you can do, charts, tables, stuff that's not in our study guides, only just for our members that are available on Patreon. But we do have those study guides available too. If you want to access either the 21-day plan or the Kona Academy, the 21-day plan, by the way, applies to the Series 6, 63, 26, and we have a 30-day program for the Series 65. If any of that, you're tired of just doing like these weekend boot camps, you're feeling like all this stuff went like and came and went, and you're like, I don't even know what I was looking at for, what is it, 18, 20, 25, 8, 28 hours? I don't know how many hours. All I know is all I know is as long as those boot camps go, Kendrick and Drake had 4 songs drop over the weekend. That's what I'm talking about. That's how much time has passed.
That's true.
Facts. There's a whole nother rap beef going on by the time you guys get out of that class, and you're still not even sure what happened. You know what I mean? So if you want to get into those programs, scan the QR code, hit the links. We got the Instagram, we got the Telegram, 951-290-3077. Give me a call or a text. Guys, I've been a little slow getting back on phone calls and texts. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of personal stuff going on, so I'm trying to get back on the swing of that. I will get to you. I promise. I will be there. So give me a call or a text. I will get back to you. All right, we got a reminder for tomorrow, SIE. That is all we're doing tomorrow. We usually have the 26 and 65, but tomorrow we are not doing those 2 sessions. Why? The same track star is getting her bottom braces on tomorrow, and it's going to take a dang long time. This kid, I'm telling you guys, kids. It's not one thing or another, but she's got, she's going to be fast, but she's going to slow down so you can look at her teeth. That's all I know. So we're going to get those bottom braces on tomorrow. So we'll catch you at the Studying Brew tomorrow. So just remember that. Day 2 is starting tomorrow, though, for the Kona Academy.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's get into this. Test taking techniques Tuesday. It is the techniques, guys. Pay attention to the way Brandy attacks these questions. Look, we always do answers first over here. If you're a 5-time, 6-time, 7-time, 8-time, 9-time, 10-time overreader of the question, offender, you need to stop doing that. Read the answers first. You'll start reading the questions with intent. It'll help zero down on that reading of the questions. Look, I know that you might be like, but Andy, that's how I do it since I was in 6th grade. That's how I passed. Look, I don't care. These are timed exams. And if you're taking the Series 63, at one point, all of you might be taking it. That exam has less time and more questions than time. So you got to really learn how to manage your time and learn these techniques so that way you can cut down on overreading questions. By the way, sometimes when you overread questions, you guys just confuse yourselves anyway. So let's get onto these techniques and learn how to do it. Pay attention to the patterns, all the different things we're going to talk about. Mona. And if you don't know what that is, we'll get into it. But here's the thing. We got rules of test taking techniques Tuesday. Rule number 1, you're not allowed to ask what exam did that question come from, because it's irrelevant. You don't pay attention to the difficulty of these questions. You pay attention to the patterns, the techniques, the strategies, the tactics in which Brandy's doing that. That's what you want to learn. And then rule number 2, how do we get good at something? Well, we don't act like Allen Iverson. We like to practice. We like to collect rings. We like to get championships around here. So practice is how you get it done. Yeah. So what we want you to do is a 10-question flash quiz right afterwards. 10 questions, no thinking, 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Flash quiz, whatever unit, function, area, whatever QBank you're using, it don't matter. I just started. I don't care. You cannot start these enough. And tonight you're going to learn that on these test taking techniques, it's sometimes you don't even need to know anything about securities to get them right. What? Yeah, we don't even know anything. All right, great. Some of you have been studying, you feel like you don't know anything, so this is perfect. So let's get into it.
All right, let's do it. All right. So I have commercial paper. I have negotiable CDs. I have notes and bonds, and I have CDs. Fun fact, that does say and. But what's more important, guys, is that B says CDs and D says CDs, right? Now you're probably thinking CDs like music. No, I'm just kidding. I know you guys know that we're talking about certificates of deposits, right? At your bank, but let's go, right? How do I pick?
There's some millennials on there going CD on music. What the heck is that?
What's that?
That's some grandpa stuff there.
So let's look at the question, right? And the question, right? So being secured by no physical asset, backed only by a bank's good faith and credit, a bank's promise to pay principal and interest, that could be traded in the secondary market. I don't know about you guys, but when I trade, I negotiate. When I trade, I negotiate. So when you guys get down, so a lot of people tell us, man, when I'm doing this,
I'm
Brandy,
just saying that's not securities knowledge. That's just going to the swap meet knowledge.
yeah.
Some of y'all know what I mean.
But like, guys, sometimes I get people go, okay, I get it down to B and D and I don't know where to go from there. This is a perfect example. Look at the words in the question.
Gotta learn how to negotiate. Gotta trade.
You gotta, yeah, exactly.
If you didn't know that those go together, well,
now you know.
Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know.
Right. All right, I got B plus.
Yeah.
I got ba. Just kidding. I got BAA.
Yeah.
And then I have BA, and then I have double Bs, right? So I'm looking at this, right? I'm like, man, that could be anything, but I like all the A's there, and there's only one A there. So I'm going to say that again, these two are very similar or opposite of each other, right? Similar. We'll call it similar.
Similar.
Right? So then the question says, which of the following is considered investment grade rating? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I want more A's. Don't we want more A's?
I do want more A's.
And guys, that's the answer.
It's the only ones with the A's. Guys, if you were eating at a restaurant and there was a B and an A or BAAA, wouldn't that be better than just a plain old B rating?
I like
you might or may not be in the bathroom later, but it's a better chance.
Is that what BA stands for? Bathroom?
No, I hope it's like not as close to the bathroom.
Oh, I love it. That's funny. All right. I have replacing lost or destroyed stock certificates, filing an S1 registration statement. What the heck? S1? But it's got a number, right?
S1 sounds like a new car by Chrysler.
Right. Maintaining records of shareholder ownership or canceling old certificates and issuing new ones. So guys, we have this thing here that we noticed if one answer choice has an actual digit. So it's not just it says 3, THR.
Even though D has an and.
Right. Well, I didn't even notice that. It took me 2 seconds to answer this question, guys. Because what I did when I was pulling this question, I saw the one, I said, I'm just going to see. I was right.
Well, you didn't look at the question yet, Brandon.
I didn't even look at the question when I pulled the question. It says a corporation enlists the services of a transfer agent who would be expected to handle all the following functions except the one. Or you could say the registration statement. Like if you're a transfer agent, you're not doing registration because you're transferring. I guess you can say it that way, right? Right? I don't know. But anyways, guys, literally it took me 2 seconds.
It doesn't matter. We're teaching techniques tonight.
Yeah.
And that's how you get that answer with technique, not knowing the content. And you're just like, I don't remember transfer agent. I don't know that stuff.
Boom. Just like that.
Why not? Go with it. It's better than answering abacadabra down the paper.
It's fun. All right. Business risk. Have you guys noticed that for the last few weeks, I've been putting a risk question every time?
Every time.
It's good though, because y'all need to know the risks, right? So I have business risk, regulatory risk, political risk, legislative risk. We can already kind of formulate. I've got business is a business, regulatory sounds like a rule, political sounds like government, legislative sounds like law.
I would say this, regulatory and legislative sound similar.
There you go. That's a long thing.
Yeah, who got time for that?
But I can see government and I can see government. Right?
Yeah.
Foreign country.
Oh, if you're going to say foreign country, I would almost say political. Guys, if there's something foreign country, it's almost darn near 100% political risk. Political.
A lot of times, yes.
Yeah, a lot of times. I should say 99.9% of the time, like Lysol.
Yes.
It's political.
See, we have to say that because
there will be an exception.
There will be an exception because we have this thing called MONA, must, only, never, and always. And if he said always, then it would defeat purpose.
There's no such thing as always and forever. Ask people who got married in the 70s. That song was played. It was the number one wedding song. Highest divorce rate.
I know. All right. I have a breakpoint sale. We all know what breakpoints are.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm talking about outside of securities. We know what a breakpoint is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Quantities, right?
Yeah.
Market manipulation violation. So I got breakpoint sale, I got market manipulation. I think we can all guess.
Manipulate the market.
Exactly. I got a markup violation.
You marked it up and it
Too
was not.
much. I don't know. And then I have a short sale violation, but I have a sale and I have a sale. And could I be looking for quantities or shortness? I'm looking for quantities or shortness. Registered rep allows customer unknowingly by
I see amount just under
dollar
$1.
bracket. Boom.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like shortness.
No, sounds like a breakpoint problem.
Yes. There you go.
That's it.
That's it.
No, let's read it again. I want to be sure. I want to read it again. So that way I can pick the wrong answer this time. That's what you guys do. Am I not right? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's true.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Do I have another one? No, it's the last one. All right. Securities, Investor Protection Corporation, Securities Information Center, Office of Foreign Assets Control, Federal Deposit of Insurance Corporation. Okay, a couple things. I got corporation and corporation.
Yeah, D is I associates a bank.
And then I have securities and securities.
OFAC is just a list.
That is a list. It's a OFAC list.
Yeah, don't be on OFAC. I'm on that list.
Don't want to be on that one. Right? So guys, I'm going to guess it's that one.
Yes.
Right?
Because there's similars.
Because I circled 2 of them in there. Which of the following companies created act of Congress and provide securities? Investors. Boom, boom. Limited financial coverage is not the same thing as protection.
Done.
There we go.
Coverage, protection, same thing.
Wow. We got that done in
done.
5 minutes.
Done.
Boop, boop. And that was it.
Guys, that is how you get a 10-question quiz done in less than 10 minutes, right? That wasn't quite 10 questions, but you could see with 5 minutes left on the clock, we could have easily gone through 4.
And I was explaining it.
And we were teaching it. And there was lots of cracking of jokes there. Guys, it doesn't have to be that hard. And remember what I said. Stop yourself from correcting yourself and going, no, I'm going to go ahead and pick the other one because I like to get it wrong. If you think it's right, you know it's right, go with it. And you know what? If it's wrong, so what? Now you know something.
You learn.
And you learn from it.
Yes.
Nothing. Look, when you guys do these 10 questions and you're doing the test taking techniques, if it, you know what, it might not even work for you like 10%, only but 10% of the time. If you guys are getting 60% on your exams anyway, and you add that extra 10, guess what? That's 70. That's a pass notice. That's all you needed. That's all you need. That's just an edge. That's just an edge. And that's all we need. We just need a pass notice. That's all.
A little boost.
And if you get that little boost and it works, that's all that matters. Stop overthinking it. Quit trying to master Q banks. Just learn some techniques, learn some strategies, get a tactic going, and have a system in place. And if you're not sure about all that, scan the QR code, hit the links in the chat, join us in the members area. We'll have all that. But tomorrow we have the academy for all the members. We'll be back here, same bat time, same bat channel for the Studying Brew. We're going to have free content Wednesday. I'm going to ask Brandy what it is. She's going to say, I don't know yet. And then we're going to move on, right?
Right.
I knew it. Free content Wednesday tomorrow. We're going to learn something for free. That's all I know.
Yes.
Well, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you guys so much for being on. We super, super appreciate you. Guys, practice the techniques in your next quiz. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.
All right.